Okay, I'm heading out.
Can I come?
Sorry, chicken. I needed to take the brownies out of the oven in a half hour.
Carolyn can do it.
And straighten up this mess. Didn't I just pick up in here?
Sorry, Mom.
You okay, kiddo?
Could I visit Grandmom and Grandpop for Christmas? As my present? All the snow and real pine trees you talk about from when you were little. Maybe I could see that too. You said Grandpop's shoulder wasn't doing very well, and they might not make it to visit this year.
And maybe you could have some time all by yourself with Grandmom and Grandpop?
Hey! This is a private conversation.
It's my room, too.
I thought you went to the beach.
I need my sunglasses.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Look, Dad and I have to go, okay? We'll be back with Connie and Benji in 45 minutes. We can talk about this later. You sure you don't want to head out with the others?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, Joni's here getting ready for her date. Don't forget about the brownies and make this place look extra special for when we get home, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Thanks. I thought my mom would like it. She's always doing hard stuff.
You mean like taking care of you?
Hey!
You should save it as a Christmas present. It's good.
Nobody wants my drawing as a present. What's in your list?
Oh, Dick Tracy watch, marbles, a new bat, and blue flippers. All my friends are getting blue ones.
How come everybody likes to do the same things all the time?
I don't know. People like doing what their friends do, I guess.
But doesn't that make things kind of ordinary? What if I want to be extraordinary, not extraordinary? It's like every house on our block is the same. And the next block over, too. Mom said she wanted her house to be special for a guest, but...
Oh, I know that look. What are you doing?
Bike to school tomorrow?
Sure thing.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
Extraordinary.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
What are you doing?
Did Mom say could do that? It's a surprise.
Oh, she'll be surprised, all right. And you're too short to reach the top.
I know what I'm doing. Why'd you come back anyway?
We forgot the sand toys. Is something burning?
Oh, the brownies. Fireman to the rescue. Can you get them? I'm in the middle of painting.
Mom told you.
But they're burning and outside. No, Tommy, stop! Tommy, stop!
Jerry!
What in the world?
Maryellen forgot the brownies.
Oh, my...
Joan, could you show Connie and Benji to Tom's room?
Sure thing.
Carolyn, could you wash up and take the kids to the beach and let them play until dinner?
All of the kids?
All of them. Except Maryellen.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Clothespins. I love you, Ellie. And I love your big heart. And I know in a family this size, it can be hard to get attention. But you can't keep crawling into window displays, wearing clothes you're not supposed to,
There's nothing wrong with pants.
and painting doors to stand out.
I wanted to make our house stand out, not me. Maybe me a little, but what's wrong with that?
I guess I'd ask why you want to bring attention to yourself so much.
Nobody listens to me in this family unless I do.
That's not true.
Carolyn's good at piano. Beverly's a great dancer. Joan's super smart and has read every book in the library. Tom can play drums. And what do? I want to feel extraordinary, too.
And you thought a red door was extraordinary?
Well, isn't it?
Look. Painting doors will get you noticed, okay? But wouldn't it be great to be noticed for something meaningful?
Like what?
Like Dr. Jonas Salk, who invented the polio vaccine. He decided it was so important everyone have the vaccine, he didn't even patent it. That means he gave up a lot of money so everyone could be healthy. I mean, do you think Dr. Salk stands out?
I think he's a hero.
Sometimes when you focus on other people, you can do amazing things.
Maybe I should focus on Connie and Benji.
That's a great place to start.
Why can't they afford a hotel?
Connie's husband, Dan, was a sergeant in the Army, and he died during a training mission when Benji was very little. Now, Connie has to support both of them, which is hard.
How did you two meet?
Connie worked on the assembly line I supervised at the factory during World War II.
You were in charge of the factory?
We built airplanes.
You built airplanes? Mom, why aren't you doing it anymore?
Well, the women were let go and the men came back. They took their jobs.
They took them? Why?
It's just the way things are.
Did you like your job? Couldn't you fight back?
I loved the job, but I wasn't given the choice.
I don't understand. So, women don't make airplanes anymore?
Women have lots of opportunities. They can be teachers and nurses and secretaries. The woman I went to high school with writes for a newspaper in New York City.
Only one?
I bet there are others now.
What else?
They can be moms.
That's not a job.
Hey, it's not like being in an office or a factory. Being a mom is a very big job. And one I love, too.
But Dad has a job, and he's still a dad. Why can't moms have jobs and still be moms?
Well, maybe in the future they will.
I'm really sorry about before.
I know. I just want you to think first, Ellie, before you go headlong into things.
I'll try.
You really want to go to Grandmom and Grandpop's for Christmas by yourself?
Maybe it'd be nice to have them all to myself like you did when you were growing up. And see real snow instead of the spray-on kind.
No promises, but I'll talk to Dad.
You will, oh, Mommy, the best!
Yay! Let's make sure you got all that paint off. Come here.
Thinking about others first. That's what moms do.
That's what the best people do. Finish this laundry.
You didn't want to teach her about the real world, but she finally learned. And now she knows that what's fair doesn't apply to us.
What she knows is her mother stood up for her.
You can't protect her forever.
Maybe not, but I'm going to try.
Francis, you got to start preparing her for the real world. There ain't no bright future waiting for her.
I don't believe that.
Then why are you slaving away in a filthy factory instead of playing piano in a concert hall?
Mommy?
You tell her about all the great opportunities for black concert pianists there are in this country. You tell her about all the orchestras that will hire black musicians. You can't, because there aren't any.
Is that true?
Frank, you deserve better. Your talent deserves to be on stage, not in a factory. You shouldn't be fighting the same battles that I did, that my father did, that my father's father did. The only thing I ever wanted was a better world for the both of you. But it doesn't exist. You have to accept that white people will never look at her and see an innocent child. They'll only see another target for their hate.
She may be a target of their hate, but I won't let her be consumed by it.
You know, this night would have wound up a lot different if your boss had called the cops. And I know I don't have to tell you how much different.
I feel like playing. How about you? Turn my sheet music pages for me.
Could they have taken me to jail?
I would never let that happen.
But what could you have done to stop them?
Everything in my power.
But Papa just said...
I know what Papa said. We just need to be grateful that everything turned out fine and that we're here together.
But the police attacked nonviolent protesters down south. And those teenage girls were thrown in jail.
Your father once told me, fear brings out the worst in us, but love brings out the best. So whenever you feel like you're giving into fear, find something to love. And for me, that's you. Come on, let's play. Any requests?
Yes. Something happy.
Something happy coming up.
Wait. Wait. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
A beautiful ballerina. Just the inspiration I needed.
Hi, Melody. Hi, Trisha. Call me Trish. I saw you sitting here all alone. What are you drawing? Nothing. I like to draw too, but I'm not very good at it. What do you like to draw? Well, I just got a new puppy and I named him Bubbles. That's a cute name. Thanks. He is really cute. I've been trying to draw him, but he won't sit still. So all of my pictures are really, really bad. You have to train Bubbles to be less bubbly and sit still for you. I know. Do you have a dog? No, but I really like one. Maybe you can come over one day and play with Bubbles with me and help me get him to sit still. I'd really like that. We could make a puppy portrait of him together. We could call it Bubbles in Motion. I love it. Trish, what are you doing? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. It's gotta be hard feeling like you don't belong here, because you're colored. Actually, I'm black, just like you're white. And I belong everywhere You do. Let's go. Trish, come on. I really hope you can come over one day and play.
I have something to tell you. I looked at our finances and I might have miscalculated about when we can get a television.
It's okay. I understand.
Good. Because I think we're only 2 paydays away.
Really?
I still think we need to keep the front door, but why don't you look over our choices? We gonna get a television. We gonna get a television.
Love has to win. Love has to win. I think that's my favorite gospel song.
Mine too. And I love the way the choir sings it.
I wish you could play the piano in a real concert hall and wear something beautiful and elegant. You deserve that.
What do you say we go to the electronics store? Get a good look at all those televisions from the brochures.
Really?
I'll race you.
Wait!
I am too, but I'm telling you, you gotta get one that fits through the front door.
No. Let's break the front door. We can live without a front door.
Struck Birmingham, Alabama early this morning as a homemade bomb ripped through the 16th Street Baptist Church,
Mommy?
killing 4 young girls.
What's going on?
21 others.
Somebody bombed a black church in Alabama.
The explosion
Happened during Sunday school.
Back in 11 days, in a town locals have dubbed bombing
Sunday
camp
school?
for the frequency of violence targeting Negro residents.
That's when kids are there.
Baptist, God, no. This Negro church was also a central hub for civil rights organizers, including the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and his letter from a
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
Sabbath.
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Miss Abbott!
I don't see a fire, Melody, in which case you are committing the unconscionable act of interrupting the Pledge of Allegiance.
I want to know why the Pledge of Allegiance is a lie.
It most certainly is not a lie.
But we are divisible. This country divides white people and black people all the time.
Everybody sit down. Young lady, you will not continue to disrupt my class.
4 black girls were blown up in a church in Alabama. One was as old as me, and now she's dead. She's dead because no one wanted her to eat at a lunch counter.
I don't want to eat lunch with you either.
Melody, Donald, one more word. You are going to be banging erasers after school for a week. Melody, take your seat.
Go ahead. I dare you.
Melody,
He's filled with hate,
you are behaving like a delinquent.
and you're not doing anything to make this country a better place for everybody.
Take your seat this instant, or I will send you to the principal's office.
The Pledge of Allegiance is a lie. 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 The Pledge of Allegiance is a lie.
Give this to Principal Davis. Just a minute.
I cannot tell you how disappointed I am in you. You're a smart girl. You know how to conduct yourself like a young lady.
Most kids come to school and think about learning. I think about how nobody wants me here.
I want you here.
But that doesn't make a difference.
Just last month, Miss Abbott told me you're one of the best students she's ever had. She even thinks you'll make a great teacher one day. I truly hope that day comes. But for now, I'm suspending you for the rest of the week. I'll be calling your mother to come pick you up.
No, please don't call my mother.
Next time, you'll think about the consequences of your actions.
No. Please don't. My mother will have to take 2 different buses to get here from work. And the doctor pay for leaving early. Please.
Go on, grab your satchel. Let's go. Come on. You know, part of me is glad, really glad, you interrupted class saying what you did. But I know all too well what can happen to a black child who's labeled a disciplinary problem. Peanut, I don't want to see that happen to you. There's nothing more important than a good education. You need to learn all you can about everything that you can. This country may limit your freedom, but it can never limit your mind.
But Papa, the only other black girl in my school left. She was sick, being where she was hated. I don't blame her.
You know, there was a time I believed in brighter, better days ahead. Like the day your daddy was able to enlist into a desegregated military. Yeah. Unlike me, who served in the segregated ranks when blacks weren't considered capable of the discipline to be full soldiers. My son, he died fighting for his country. A country that more than a century after the end of slavery still doesn't value black people. Come here. Come here, baby.
Ivy, Andrew.
Yum,
Chinese food again? Do we have to eat takeout from the Happy Jade every night?
Ivy.
I mean, it's fine, but I walk past 10 pizza parlors every day.
Maryellen, we're heading back to the restaurant.
Do you want us to pick Missy up tomorrow after school?
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Probably starve. Thank you.
Bye, Popo. Bye, Gong Gong.
Thank you for the delicious food. Hosek, hosek.
聽話嚇，慢慢食，慢慢食，唔使送，唔使送。
Way to go，大頭蝦。
I didn't know they were there.
You'll apologize to them later. Here, eat your gallon. Here. My uncle called today. He got time of work. The whole family will be flying in Chinese New Year morning.
That's everyone then. I can't remember the last time the whole family was together.
Not since our wedding.
Andrew, how's your kung fu? Learning a lot?
There's still so much to do. I'll plan the menu this week.
Now, Ivy, we'll probably have Chinese food for a Chinese New Year's dinner. Try not to insult our grandparents over it.
Very funny, Andrew.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. That was a Bay Street Youth Center. They wanted to know how many tickets we'd need for Ivy's All-City Gymnastics meet. Reminded me that it starts at 6 o'clock on the 30th.
I was going to tell you. You let Andrew miss Anna Yi's wedding because he had a kung fu tournament.
There weren't people flying in from all over the states for Anna Yi's wedding.
The groom didn't even want to go.
Andrew.
So I'm gonna miss the meet?
You dad and I would talk about this later.
She should have told us.
She knew we wouldn't have let her go.
Of course she can't go. Everyone has rearranged their schedules to get here. People took time off, bought plane tickets.
I know. And it doesn't look good if our eldest daughter couldn't be bothered to show up.
She's coming to the dinner.
Ivy just doesn't realize how important family is. I mean, law school would be impossible if my parents weren't helping us out. We tell her over and over again how important family is.
Seems like it's in one ear, out the other with her.
But if we make her miss the meet, she'll just fut pay hey.
I can definitely see her sulking through the 8 courses.
If we force this down her throat, she might end up resenting the entire family.
You're right. But we can't just let her skip out on Chinese New Year's.
I want her at the dinner too. I just want her to want to be there.
We've talked it over, and we're gonna let you decide.
You're letting me decide?
We both think you're mature enough to make the right decision.
For the family.
I need to think about it.
Nice. Beautiful. Hold your core. Kick harder, push out of both shoulders.
Yeah. Coach Gloria, is there practice tomorrow?
Of course. It's the last Saturday before All City. But don't sweat it. I know you have family obligations.
See you, Mom. Don't want to be late for Chinese school. Let's go, Andrew.
Ivy?
I'll meet you at school.
Ivy.
Don't tell Mom.
Oh, I'm so doing the opposite of that.
Come on, Andrew. What if you had a big kung fu tournament? Wouldn't you want to practice and practice until you were, I don't know, perfect? Wouldn't you want to win? Or would you give it up before you even try?
Don't drag me into this.
Good job today, Tumblers. See you Monday.
Go, Ivy, go! Woo! I like that cheer.
I'll be yelling it at All City if you decide to go.
Oh, I guess you wouldn't be coming to our family dinner if I'm not going. What about your plans for Tracy and your dad?
Maybe I can time it so Tracy takes out the trash next time Dad comes to pick me up. I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, no big deal. I'm talking spilled milk on a white carpet small. As far as I know, they'll see each other and argue again.
just the way you are. I'll be back tomorrow.
How was Chinese school?
Hi, Mom.
You're in trouble.
Thanks, Andrew.
Mrs. Liu called. She wanted to know if you knew what the homework assignment was. Tomorrow, you'll help your grandparents clean the restaurant.
Mom, I'm sorry I lied. But gymnastics is important to me. And it's all city.
Sounds like you've made a decision.
I'll go back to Chinese school next weekend.
Ivy. What if the tumblers win all city?
Then we compete in regionals.
That's a big deal, right?
I know.
So, more than likely, there'll be more of these extra Saturday practices, too. You know the Wu family next door? Their children don't speak any Mandarin or Cantonese. Their whole family tries so badly to be American, they forget that they're Chinese. Our culture is important in this family.
I'll go back to Chinese school next weekend.
Julie Albright's room. Julie Albright speaking.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't understand anything. Why do I have to learn a language I'll never use? You're not wasting your Saturdays at German, Dutch, Irish school.
Actually, my family is also in 16th Hungarian. Not important. I'm sorry, Ivy.
It's like I keep trying to tell everyone how important gymnastics is to me. It's more than important.
It's your signature item.
Exactly. What does that mean?
Gymnastics is the one thing that you specialize in to attract people to your store.
Andrew gets the good grades. Missy gets all the cute baby attention. Gymnastics is the one thing that defines you.
Exactly.
Ivy?
Where's your sewing kit?
Gong ne?
I'll do my homework later.
Now, please.
You're up late.
Are you hungry?
And tired. Is this your last final?
Mm-hmm. And then I promise we'll be less crazy. I said the last semester too, didn't I?
Is this the New Year's menu?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do we really need 3 of every dish? We're not feeding all of Chinatown.
I skipped the roast pig for a wedding banquet, and Yuai never lets me forget it. We're sticking to this menu. It's not that much food. I mean, the whole family is coming. Well, maybe minus Ivy.
So she decided to go to the meet?
She skipped Chinese school today.
I heard.
Andrew.
That's right. We're either raising a Nobel laureate or a mob snitch. So, Ivy, what do we do about her?
I'm all out of ideas.
We're never gonna find time to make all this.
My parents offered to help, but they already do so much for us. I want this dinner to be a thank you to them.
Just don't take on too much.
Bingo. We can skip that.
But that's your favorite.
None of the kids like it. If I'm making it for me, I can do without.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Gong Gong.
Ivy.
I came to help you clean the restaurant for New Year's.
All done. Andrew came over yesterday after Chinese school. Brought his own broom.
Ivy, have you eaten lunch yet? No.
We get tired of eating Chinese food all the time, too.
When we first came here from China, we didn't speak the language, so we never ate at a restaurant. It was not until I was 19 before I had my first bite of the American hamburger.
How old were you, Gong Gong?
Moved here. We immigrated here. We uprooted our entire lives and left everything behind.
I see. Now, he intended to make money, return to China. You know.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
He lived here by himself?
Yeah. Eventually, they passed a law so he can bring his family over. By then, his only child, my father, was already a grown man. He had children of his own.
You?
Mm-hmm. But he promised that we would have a better life for the family in America. That's why we came.
Was it better?
With everything that's going on in China right now, Cultural Revolution, we're certainly that we're lucky we're here.
But in the beginning, nothing was easy. We were foreigners in this land. My first week in school, I had to do a report about my family. I was to read it in front of the entire class. I was so nervous.
I hate speaking in front of a group, too.
I remember changing everyone's Chinese names to American ones. My sister Yinhua became my sister Karen. Samwa became Janet.
Why?
I was embarrassed. I did not like being so different. When we arrived, we did not know anyone. We only had our families for support.
8 brothers and sisters, a lot of support. She could have started a whole Chinatown by herself.
You will meet them at the New Year's dinner, Ivy.
Some of them haven't even seen the restaurant yet. I can't wait to show it off.
We would not have all these opportunities had our families not taken the risk to come here. Always remember that, Ivy. 同我攞個手機。幾乖嚇？
教啦，得㗎。
得㗎。
Is this you, Papa?
Yes.
This is you, Gong Gong.
My sister Samwa. She's your 姨婆. That's Yinhua, another 姨婆. 哎呀 You have her chin.
哇，真係喎。
I'm sorry about what I said the other night. I love the food you make, and we appreciate your help.
聽話得㗎。
The whole family works hard. We're in this together.
Papa? Gong Gong, you know how to make mian gou, right?
年糕啊，梗係得啦。
佢拿手㗎。嚟，快啲，快啲。